There we go. Okay. So I would like to welcome everybody to this amazing, awesome edition of Old Man Howling at the Moon. There we go. Now we got Dave back in frame where he's supposed to be. You see, we got me and my wonderful co-host over there, and then I don't know where he sits in this whole thing. We've decided that Pete never knows where he is, but we have a very special guest, Mr. Paul Speckmann of Master. Deathstrike, Funeral Bitch, you fucking name it. A true legend in the scene, man. He's done everything. 40 something years now, Paul. How many years has it been since you've been doing this stuff?
I don't know, man. I'm old. Well, thanks for reminding me. I think maybe 82 was like the War Cry demo shit. So it's a long time ago, you know.
82. Oh my Jesus fuck. I was nine, Paul.
Well, I was already out there playing bass and, trying to be cool and doing my thing, yeah.
Oh, that's great. So let's go around the table. Dave, how are you doing? How's life? What's going on with you in your wonderful world of Daveisms at the moment?
It's great here, actually. I've got, yeah, I mean, there's no more benediction shows this year, so we've got some time off. Just sort of chilling at home with Heidi. Yeah, and how are things? Well, they're cool. So for some reason, I've got this injury in my elbow. I normally have it bandaged up. I just thought I'm not do it for the show. Um, but I don't know what I've done. I've bashed it on something, and it feels like tennis elbow or something. But
Oh,
it's fucking painful. So yeah. Besides that, I'm okay. Um,
So let me jump in here. So check it out. So I'm regularly going to the gym. I work out like 3 days a week. I do
nice.
cardio in the morning and weights a lot of times at night, or sometimes after cardio in the morning. And yeah, for about a week, I got some kind of pulled muscle right near my ass, and it fucking bothers the shit out of me. You know, I'm like, I'm waking up in the middle of the night in pain. I'm thinking, oh, what's the matter? And I did my cardio this morning, come home, I got pain again, and I'm laying on the ground stretching. And once you stretch it out, it goes away. But basically, I guess I'm getting old. I'm not going to quit working out, but I understand this elbow problem.
yeah.
Well, for
Yeah.
me, it's the side of my ass, and it really sucks.
Yeah.
Literally.
I mean, it's like tennis elbow, but I don't even play fucking tennis. I hate that shit.
Yeah, good one.
Well, I fucked my knee up at your fucking show, Dave, and fucking fell down the goddamn stairs, and that killed me. Like for 8 weeks, I had to stop walking, doing all that shit because my damn knee was all fucked up. So thanks.
So basically, this
Which
this
show
is
was that?
old man, yeah.
Yeah, it was the Schwerin show in Germany, in northern Germany. Those fucking stairs on the side of the stage that Jane fell down too.
Oh, those ones. Yeah, swearing. Yeah, I didn't fall down those, but I did dislocate my knee climbing onto the stage.
Yeah,
Ah.
that
So
was that
yeah,
was that was a fucked up show, man. That
yeah.
was that was a fucked up show. Hey, so look, we're on here. Look, we're already bitching and complaining about our aches and pains, which is just awesome for
Oh,
old
that's
men.
okay, though.
Old,
Yeah, well, I
old
want
men.
everybody to know that life is complicated when you get older, but we fight on, don't we? Of
Yeah,
course.
Yeah, yeah.
there's no question about that. Hey, so let's talk about the difference with obviously like food and when we grew up. So let's do this, Paul. Where did you grow up? I know, but
I
just
grew up,
tell the people that watch
yeah,
the
yeah,
show.
I grew up in Mount Prospect, Illinois.
Right,
It's about an hour from Chicago. The called the Northwest suburbs.
right, right.
Little village kind of thing.
And
You know.
so when you were growing up, what was it like there? I mean, so I guess what I'm trying to say is I grew up in redneck land. Dave grew up in, Black Sabbath world there in Birmingham. But
Mhm.
what was it like when you were growing up there? Was it small town life? I mean, Main Street, the whole nine yards?
I was in a small town, and we hung out and went to the little store to buy sweets and stuff, and I set up a little tent in the yard and hang out and stuff our faces with candy, or ride on the swing set, singing the Banana Splits theme or whatever.
Fuck
That's where I
yes.
was at.
Fuck
Yeah.
yes. Fuck yes, banana
I know it
split.
sounds funny, but that's where I was at,
No, no, of course. And Dave, what was it like growing up where you grew up?
Grim, dirty. Yeah, I mean, it was the black country, the because it was industrial. Everyone came home covered in dirt, so they called it the Black
Yeah.
Country. It was industrial. Everything you saw on all the TV shows, that's how it was.
Sure.
Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, it was like I say, the Midlands, the area for Black Sabbath,
Right.
and so yeah. I mean, it was a good childhood. With the surrounding, there was community. There was a lot of good community.
Okay.
So yeah, I loved living there.
Yeah, now see, I
Yeah.
grew up in redneck land down south, which
Yeah.
you guys know is a little bit different. So, but I had the experience of basically, kind of like Paul said. I mean, when I was a kid, I mean, I remember Haley's Comet, went and sat in the front yard for days upon days in lawn chairs. We just looked up and watched Haley's Comet. I don't remember if that was 82, 83, when the fuck that was. Who knows? I mean,
Mm.
uh but that was it. I mean, going outside and doing stuff, life was all about going out and having fun, running through the fucking, getting on the bike, riding around the block, going hanging out
Sure.
with my friends. Kids don't do that these days. You know what I mean? What kids have these days is this. I mean, this is fuck, as they fuck all that up. They got cell phones now. This is their whole thing for life now, which we didn't have. You know what I mean? I mean, if your mother wanted you, she yelled out the fucking, yelled out the door, and if you couldn't hear her, you
Yeah.
were too far away, right?
This was better, We used to run out there and play this midnight shootout, As it's getting dark, we're looking for each other, shoot each other with our fake little guns and stuff, That was a blast back then, We were out playing, like you said, till mom called and said it was time for dinner. We were out running around in the dark, snowball fights, building snowmen, breaking old men's windows and stuff, throwing water balloons at doors and stuff, and picking on the old guys. And oh shit, I'm old now. Thankfully, it's not so bad here. Nobody's breaking my window.
Hey,
Dave's like, what the fuck? Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
but you're getting a pain in the ass though. Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, those poor old people. We go and ring the doorbell, ding dong ditch.
Yeah, oh,
These
yeah.
things like this. Yeah, we were bad kids. We were bad for sure.
that's what I'm talking about. Okay, so look, Paul, it's a Friday night when you were growing up. If you guys actually went out to eat, where would you guys go out to eat?
If we go out to eat,
Yeah, yeah. So when you were a kid, where were you guys going? So let's say you were going out to eat somewhere. Were you guys going to restaurants? Were you going to? Uh,
my parents really, it was a second class family. We didn't go out to eat very often.
right.
Maybe once or twice a year. And honestly, that's what's different today is like people go out to eat all the time. I didn't know what that was when I was a kid. We
I
were lucky to go out to eat. My mom and dad, my dad was working, he was a draftsman and he was raising four boys.
sure.
We really didn't have a lot of money.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
mostly ate at home, honestly.
yeah.
Sometimes if we were really lucky, my dad and mom would take us out to like the choo choo train. It was a restaurant, and they had a little train on tracks, and it would serve the food on the train cars, which was actually
Oh,
pretty cool.
oh,
You
fuck
would sit
yeah.
there, they'd use the remote control, whatever you want to call it. Not like remote control today, but you know what I mean. This little train thing, you push the lever forward to the right, to the left. It would go around the circle and stop, and your food would be on the train cars. It was actually pretty cool.
Oh, fuck that's cool even for today. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I went into a place and saw that today, I'd be like, fuck yes, sign me up for this. How do I get more? Let's make the train go around more.
Well, this was 60s and 70s. I'm old. This was when things were really cool. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that is cool. Hey, so what was your favorite thing your mother cooked?
Oh, that's a long time ago. Well, I used to like meatloaf, to be honest with you. Meatloaf and mashed potatoes with brown gravy and some vegetables on the side.
Ooh,
This was good.
Hmm.
I
yes.
don't know. That's a long time ago.
What about you, Dave?
Food. Yeah,
Yes.
I'd say my grandmother used to make this awesome steak and kidney pudding. It was like a sponge. It was in an upturned bowl.
Right.
Sort of this big, and you sort of slice it, almost like a cake.
Sure.
And there would be it's like a sponge, savory sponge thing with steak and kidney and all this, brown gravy and with mashed potatoes and vegetables on the side. And yeah,
I'm getting hungry.
yeah, she
I'm
was
getting
she was the
hungry.
best at that. Yeah. She was the best at that. So there was that. Also, like I used to love having the full English breakfasts at
Oh,
my
oh yeah.
grandparents' place. And then usually when we go visit on a weekend, they run down to the local bakery and they buy these really big buns, these that were crusty like you, Pete. But these crusty buns, and we sort of slather lots of butter on them and stick a slice of this thickly cut ham on there, and it was great. It was great.
Perfect.
Yeah. Back in the old days when you could eat butter without being told it was going to kill you.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And the butter was white. It was
Yes.
not yellow.
Exactly.
That's true. Yeah.
Exactly.
Before the artificial colors and flavoring or whatever,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's something that I get a kick out of. We were on that tour in America just recently. I did like 23 dates or whatever, and the drummer Rustin, the U.S. guy, he was always checking reading the labels about everything. I guess in America, they're trying to poison you with every single thing you buy at the store, according to him anyway.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. I know they put a lot of sugar in things over there, don't they? Like sugar in bread. Like, come on, you
Oh,
don't put sugar.
sugar, chemicals, and all kinds of crap. He's
Yeah.
reading it every day, but the point is that we got to eat. You know,
Yeah.
it's like, dude, I can't buy anything. I got to eat. I'm hungry.
Yeah.
of
Anyway,
course. And look, let's face it, one of the cool things about going to America is the fucking food. Getting to experience the food. I mean, you live in Czech now. I mean, it's not often you get some, good American food anymore. So, when you're there, you want to take advantage of it without, without having to look at a fucking label. You know what I mean?
well, the whole tour was spent looking at labels. We didn't eat out. We didn't eat out very much, which we were cooking in the camper most of the time.
Yeah, no,
This was like the first U.S. tour I did in a camper with a trailer, and actually it was great.
that's
I was
cool.
laying around reading all the time. Got to the show, it was like I was comfortable. I wasn't like all tired from driving the van.
Right.
Yeah.
This time I was just laying in the back in the bed reading my Kindle.
Yeah. This thing, was it like an RV that you had? Like
Yeah,
yeah. So it had like, a kitchen area and
exactly. So we
yeah,
did most of the cooking in the kitchen.
Was
Then we
there a
had some-
toilet in there?
Oh
Yeah,
God,
but
there it goes.
yeah, but
There it
again, the little
goes.
routine. You can use it. You can only pee in there. Yeah, you motherfucker, you got me on that one too. You know that I didn't shit in there, but man, when you said that on the video, I was smiling in shock. Oh,
Oh, Jesus Christ. The one thing I
the
tell
only thing that
Dave,
really sucks about that, though, is that we still don't know who did it. It wasn't
Yeah,
me.
exactly,
It bums
exactly.
me out that nobody was man enough to tell the truth. I still
Yeah,
don't understand that.
yeah,
Hey, you already
totally.
know. I mean, it's a joke now, but you
Mm.
already know I would have told the truth if it was
Of
me, of
course, mate. Of
course.
course.
Come
Yeah,
on, dude.
yeah.
oh,
We
Come
know,
on,
we know, mate.
we did the whole tour and we still don't know who did
we
it. That's pretty
Yeah,
know.
sad, dude.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know?
Oh, fuck me. That's the best. That makes me
Yeah, but it's just sad that
Yeah,
we couldn't get somebody to tell the truth. Come on, man. Are
yeah,
we man or mice?
yeah.
Or
Well,
is it mice or
it's
men?
certainly one of those stories that will stick with us. So,
Yeah, of
Yeah, I
course.
don't think we'll ever
yeah.
get it. I don't think we'll ever find out who the culprit was. That nobody
No,
can blame
no.
us. I don't understand it.
It's just the stuff of legend, man.
There you go.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And it's better that way too. You know what I mean? Because
Absolutely, yeah.
it makes it better because then anyone, including you, could have been the culprit.
Exactly,
See?
exactly.
There,
Exactly.
there you go, man. Exactly. Hey,
Well, hey, funny it's funny we're on the talking about the bus. Does this look familiar or what? Number
Oh
two.
yeah, yeah,
I
for the
forgot to
door.
give it back. I brought it home with me as a souvenir on accident.
Cool.
I just threw it out in the garbage actually today when I'm cleaning my room. I just thought I'd pull it out, but I didn't think of it. But
oh,
good
look
one,
at
huh?
that.
Yeah, cool.
Jeez.
Well, not really. I'm sure, I should have returned it, but whatever. Shit happens.
That probably happens a lot. Right? So
Oh,
There you go.
that's that's awesome. That's absolutely awesome. Hey, so yeah, I mean, people for those that don't know, you guys did tour together this year. An actual kind of a longer tour for Benediction in Europe, right, Dave?
yeah, it was. It was the first long tour I've done since 2002, and so that's what 23 years.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
it was.
Long
No,
time, no.
yeah, that last long tour I did was with when I was in Bolt Thrower. So that was a long time ago. Yeah, and I mean, it was really fun to do. Physically, I did suffer, and I'm not sure with the aspects of doing stuff like that in the future. Maybe a week, because physically shit like this is just going on. Like
Yeah, you were laying on the couch sometimes, that's for sure. But I was
yeah,
quiet.
exactly.
I didn't bother you. I could tell you were tired and you needed
Yeah,
your rest, so I was quiet,
yeah,
reading my book,
yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
That
But
wasn't easy. I agree. It wasn't easy.
no, 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 not when you get to this age. There's some,
Exactly.
yeah, there's some, yeah, it can be a bit of a struggle, but we got through it. We got through it. There was the one
Okay.
day off that we had that was welcomed, and it was,
Yeah.
it was fun. I got to say that it fucking was
Yeah.
fun, man.
A lot of laughs for sure.
Yeah, yeah,
A lot of laughs, but also hard work too. I mean, everyone was doing their thing.
yeah.
What's interesting is that I was working on the wife. Check it out. My wife put in the carpet in my office here. She's good at a lot of things. She actually put the little carpet in,
That's
and
awesome.
I had a guy come in
Oh,
and paint the office, obviously before the carpet. We had to move all the furniture out, and that kicked my ass or whatever. And going through tons of papers. I have papers, from different situations for 20 years, receipts and stuff. You really don't need this shit 20 years later, okay? So we're
yeah.
throwing stuff out, and actually, I'm going through this old book, and I've got a benediction story that I hand wrote the entire tour from many years ago. I didn't go through and read it all now, but it's really a small world. I smile when I read it.
Cool.
That's
It's a long
awesome.
time ago. Dave Hunt was a singer on this
Yeah.
particular tour. But whatever. It's a great story. It's interesting. I need to type it out. Obviously, I will eventually, but I just found it all handwritten. I was like, oh, what the fuck, benediction? That's a small world, yeah. We just did a tour with them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's the stuff people love nowadays. I mean, that's the biggest thing, is probably one of the biggest changes for tours, especially between the younger bands and the newer bands, is I mean, but like you, Paul, wrote something out by hand about a story of being on tour with Benediction back in the day. You know what I mean? Whereas
Yeah.
nowadays, kids pick up their phone and they document the whole entire tour and everything's on social media that night. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, not back in the day. I was out traveling with Jorg on a tour bus, and we did tours for many years together. Sometimes, like for example, the Wider Remains tours were like 7 or 8 weeks at a time. I was just doing
Hmm.
merchandise on these tours, and Jesus Christ, that was one hell of a drinking party for 2 months and working, you know.
Yeah.
But this was hell. I couldn't do it now. There's no way. 2 months in a row, forget about it.
No.
no, no.
14 days was enough for you guys. I had to go home.
Yeah.
Hey, Paul, that last tour you did in the States, you think that'll be the last time you go out there for that long at once?
Oh, probably, it was such insanity. I think it's the last time. I got invited to do that Milwaukee Metal Fest coming up, so
Right,
there's a possibility that there'll be another 10 shows, and that'll be the last date.
right,
So
right.
that's where I'm at right now. But yeah, no more of these long tours in America. There's too many strange happenings and weirdos and stuff, and I prefer Europe now. I really do.
Yeah, of course.
Mm.
Of course. It's a different environment. You know what I mean? And it's really strange that it is as different as it is because I mean it is there are some massive differences and
Well,
a
the
lot
main thing is after COVID, things have changed since COVID. That's all I can say. I did a tour in America, and okay, we drove around in a van. It was hard, but it wasn't so bad. Things have changed. People changed. There's a whole different society and opinions, and I'll just leave it there. That's
right,
that's where I want to go with this story.
yeah, yeah, of course. Of course. But dude, playing Milwaukee's cool. You never played there. I mean, we were chatting. You never actually got to play the original one, right?
Never played Milwaukee Metal Fest. I played the Michigan Metal Fest once
Right.
back in the day. That was actually pretty cool too, but never the Milwaukee Fest. This will be the first time, you know.
That to me is crazy. I mean, because I mean, that was for many years. I mean, that was the metal fest for America back in I mean, in the original days, in late 80s, 90s and stuff. I mean, that was it.
Yeah,
That was
well,
the
I'm never invited, yo. What are you gonna do?
oh, of course
Some
not.
of
But
these festivals you never get invited to, yo.
yeah, yeah. I find it absolutely bizarre sometimes. Just absolutely bizarre. Benediction never played Milwaukee, did they, Dave?
Once,
Did you
94.
really?
Okay.
Yeah, we were on
Super.
tour with Bolt Thrower in '94. Both bands were asked to do it. I think Bolt Throwers turned it down. They didn't want the hassle of a festival, so we travelled. We went and did it. We got there. We were met by I think it was the band Atrophy. Was it? I can't
Okay,
remember.
sure.
They met us at the thing. We just stood outside and was chatting. Then when we went in and registered, we were there like first thing in the morning. Um,
Wow.
and we were there all day, the whole time. And we went on at just after midnight. And they said, okay, you can go on now. You've got 10 minutes.
Ah, fuck.
And we're like, what?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. And we played. And as soon as we hit the last note, Slayer started playing on the big stage.
Wow,
Um,
what a night.
so
Jesus.
yeah, but the room that we were in was absolutely ram-packed. Because they had the two rooms, the big and the small room, and the small
Right,
room was
Okay.
huge as
right.
it was, and it was just full of people. That was just rammed in there. They couldn't get any more people in. So we had a great 10 minutes, but it was 10 minutes.
Yeah, what a memory, yeah.
The best 10 minutes of your goddamn life, I'm telling you.
Yeah. Well, I hate when that happens. Shit.
Oh fuck. But Slayer played in the big room right after you guys.
Yeah, as soon as we hit the last note, thank you very much, good night, and then Angel of Death kicked in or something in the other room. So.
Wow, that's
Crazy.
cool.
What a
That's
or,
story,
cool.
or
huh?
whatever they started with. But yeah, yeah. So
There you go. There you go.
mm.
Hey, so real quick, I mean, I don't want to take up too much of everyone's time today because I mean, I mean, I'm personally, I couldn't be happier to have you on, Paul. This is great. I mean,
Well, I appreciate
it's just
it.
awesome.
It's fine.
Hey, so let's talk about this. You've got some, what do you got going on with Master? Because I know, we chat daily. You've got some new music coming out next year, right?
Yeah, I'm working on a new album. I'm not sure when the release is going to be exactly, but we're going to start recording in January. I'm
Right.
working on I was working on number 10 today. One more to go next week, and then obviously the holidays come up and screw up everything for a little bit, and then we can do some serious rehearsals and hit the studio in probably late January or early February. That's where I'm at right now.
Cool, 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 cool. And those that don't know, because look, you and Dave have something in common. You guys both do multiple projects, and you guys both share a Roga, like like so
Yeah,
many
yeah,
other like so many other people do.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. He wrote some really good songs, and I sang on him over the years, and I had a blast. Really,
Yeah,
I enjoyed working with Roga.
yeah. Because you got that new project that Mexican label put out, right? Didn't
Yeah, that was a Johansson Speckman. That was actually the sixth album we did together.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we
Really?
did 6 albums together. I don't think we're going to do any more, but never say never. He's a good songwriter, and I like him as a person as well. So that helps.
Yeah, yeah. And you've worked with him too, Dave.
Oh yeah, since 2013, 2012 actually, really. Yeah, we worked together, and I've never met him. We've just been doing it online and whatever. So I don't even know how tall he is or whatever. So you know,
Yeah,
yeah. So
I
yeah,
got
yeah.
you.
And we've done a few albums. We got chatting recently, and we said like let's get something done again, and we're gonna go back and revisit two of the bands. And there's a couple of the bands we're just gonna let lie for a while, come back to them maybe in 3 years. We'll see how it goes. But there's the two main ones, the ones that were the most popular. We just thought, yeah, we'll give them another turn. So
Right.
I got some downtime with Benediction now, so I can get that done. But also, we're going to write some new Benediction stuff. So maybe you
Oh,
should edit that
Super.
out, actually.
okay. I will edit that out. No new benediction stuff coming.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Why? I don't know why should have remembered not to say that. Anyway,
Hulk, Hulk.
but yeah, again, working with Roger again is it's going to be cool. It's going
Yeah,
to be cool. I've got the music through for the one project, so I can get started on that. And I'm just sort of giving myself a couple of weeks off, and then
Yeah, I
I'll get in
understand.
and get cracking at it. So
that's the holidays, and it's time to relax, right?
yeah, exactly.
So it did, Paul, you got a big Christmas thing going on there in Czech? I mean, in that area you're at?
Yeah, we get together. I usually just spend Christmas at home with my wife, and then the day after we go and spend Christmas with the family. And there's kids there and stuff. The nephews will be there and the whole family. It'll be a big shindig, mainly for the kids. But it's okay. It'll be fine. We'll
Yeah,
hang around and eat and watch them open up their presents.
right. Yeah, I mean it changes over the years, right? I mean, definitely as far as the whole Christmas thing goes.
That's for kids. But it's
Yeah.
fine. It's okay.
Exactly. Exactly.
Mm.
Hey, so look, before I let you go, Paul, and before we let you go, 'cause it's not just me, it's the man down there.
Okay.
Um, uh, do me this. Do you remember the first time you went to the movies and what movie you saw in the theater?
First movie I saw. Shit.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
what was the
maybe.
first?
I remember going with my parents to the drive-in.
There you
That
go.
was probably one of the first ones I saw. You're
So
talking a long time ago.
we're
My
there.
parents took my parents took us to see Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory,
Oh,
the original movie. Back in
sure,
the late '60s, early '70s,
Gene Wilder.
and then we were supposed to go to sleep, but we didn't go to sleep. Me and my brothers, we watched the Omega Man.
Oh,
Oh,
Well, that was a great movie to see as a child. I'm telling you, it was heavy duty. And actually, I just watched it recently on the computer because you can see it for free now. Somewhere
right.
there's some site that you can see a lot of these movies for free. I watched it again. It was still interesting to me, and could feel the energy. And I was crazy, and it was cool.
yeah.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
nice to watch it again.
That's like me.
Mhm.
I have my first movie experience I remember is going to the drive-in and I saw The Rescuers was the first film, but the second film was the film that I would be happy I was able to see or at least remember seeing was it was a double feature of The Rescuers and the Star Wars, the original in
Right.
77 at the drive-in. You know what I mean? And
Okay.
I just remember when the cruiser comes over at the beginning and then, we were supposed to, like you said, we were supposed to be asleep. We weren't supposed to not be watching, Star Wars. We only went to see The Rescuers as the kid, and the parents watched Star Wars. But fucking yeah, drive-ins. That's something I miss from the old days.
Now, those were great. I remember that. We had a lot of
Yeah.
fun there.
Yeah,
A lot of
yeah.
crazy parties at the drive-in.
See, there you go. Yeah, for us, it was when I was in high school. Thursday nights at the drive-in was as many people as you could get in the car for a buck. Didn't matter how many people. So, and I had my first car was was a 73 Duster. And
Okay.
dude, you could throw all kinds of
Dodge
people.
Duster.
Yeah, you could
Okay.
throw all kinds of people in the trunk, man. So
Sure.
we'd be able to get 9 people in the damn car to go to the drive-in on a Thursday night for a buck.
That's insanity. Great. Cool.
There you go. There you go. Dave, do you remember the first movie you went and saw in the theater? I mean, I know you guys didn't have drive-ins there.
No, we didn't have drive-ins. I went and saw. I can't remember the title. I think it was called The Swiss Family Robinson.
Oh yeah, the
I
Disney
remember
film.
that movie. Sure.
It was a Disney film. The family who lived in the wilderness
Yeah,
and
sure.
Yeah.
stuff like
I
that. Yeah,
remember this movie.
yeah.
Swiss Family Robinson. Sure.
Yeah, I
Okay.
went with my biological father.
Okay.
He was just an asshole, and he sort of got in there. We sat down. As soon as he sat down, he fell asleep. He never saw the movie, so I was just sort of sitting there watching it. And then the next time I went to the movies, it was on my own, and I saw Star Wars. And I actually went.
Great.
It was a local place, and I think I saw it about 30, 40 times. We go every. It was on for months and months.
Yeah, yeah. It was
And
on.
I just went a couple of times a week just to go and see Star Wars. I just say to my mom, like, oh, I'm going to go and see the next movie that's on. Right? And I wouldn't. I just go and see Star Wars again. So,
Perfect. It was a great
yeah.
movie. I remember. Sure.
Totally.
Yeah, the craziness of, I mean, so I only got to see it once in the theaters, I mean, I would be old enough, when Empire came out that I could go see it more, but I only got to see it once, fucking, but had a massive impact with me. Do you remember going to see it in the theater, Paul?
Yeah, sure. Oh, with my friends,
It-
we were
it-
teenagers already, but
yeah, of course, of course. I mean, it was a cultural thing then, right?
yeah, it was fun to go with the guys and see the movies.
Yeah, yeah. It used to be a different experience.
Later on, we started, we became like a little older. We started going to the midnight movies, and we saw like that movie Yes Songs or Led Zeppelin, some of these great movies back then. The Who, some really excellent movies,
Oh,
Midnight, you
Yeah.
get stoned and go watch the movie. It was great.
hell yeah. Yeah, we used to go in the local planetarium in Orlando used to have on Friday and Saturday nights they'd show Pink Floyd The Wall, the laser show. And we'd we'd
Okay.
we'd drop acid and just go sit in the planetarium at 10:30 on a Friday night and just watch Pink Floyd The Wall and the laser show. And that was
Wow. Heavy
fucking
duty.
yeah, exactly. That was an experience, right? I mean that is something that definitely doesn't exist these days. Kids they don't do that anymore. There's no going out to the theater to get stoned and watch a movie at midnight or any of that stuff. Those days are
Well, those were good times. I miss
Yeah.
those days. They were a lot of fun. No
Uh-huh.
responsibilities. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, that's for
Mm.
sure. That's for sure. So look, on that note, I'm going to start wrapping everything up here. Dave, I'll do you first. What do you got going on these days? What's up? What do we want to tell people?
Well, just like I said, writing stuff with Roger for the two bands, Down Among the Dead Men and Stygian Dark. I'm also doing a project with a friend from Sweden. The project called Sand Cadaver. It's like a
Right.
doom stoner sort of desert rock type thing. More doom, I would say. Yeah, and besides those, I'm just taking some time out from benediction. We got some time off. I think next time we get together will be in March. We're going to rehearse. We're actually going to rehearse. Right.
Rehearse.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah. So me and Heidi are going to go over to Birmingham, spend a long weekend there. I'll show
Cool.
her, the whole of Birmingham and the sights, the sounds, the piles of rubbish, the garbage that's just lining the streets.
The sights and
Um,
sounds of piles of rubbish.
yeah,
That's
and then
cool.
yeah. So then we're sort of back into doing benediction stuff for the rest of
Right.
the year. And Heidi will be attending a bunch of the shows with us. So I'm really stoked about that. So yeah, kind of busy time ahead, but let's get the holiday season out of the way first.
Yeah, I'm with you, man. And I'll definitely be the first show back. I think is for you guys will be the Heidelberg Death Fest, and I think that's in
Oh, the
March.
Heidelberg Death Fest. Yeah, that's a good one. I remember that one.
Yeah,
Mm.
very cool, very very fucking cool fest. There's no question about that. So, all right, Mr. Speckman, what do you got going on? You'd like to tell the people about? How can people get a hold of you? How can people fucking find your music, or what should people know other than the fact that you know you're fucking cool?
Just whatever. Work on the new master album. Um, that Spirit of the West is coming out on vinyl on two different colors
Cool.
in January. Just reissued all the Abomination shit. I'm making some money on that. Sales are good. People like that old stuff, I guess. Special box sets and artwork and crap.
Yeah, and look,
And then just try to keep motivated. Go ahead. What'd you say?
I was gonna say, look, something people have to go out and get that you have is your book. Because I absolutely love your fucking book. Your book is if you're a true fan of like death metal and like the old school stuff and you want to see a lot of cool fucking pictures and stories of Paul's tours and stuff, get his book because the book is fucking absolutely awesome and I think it's a must. And I'm not just saying that because we're friends. I'm saying that
Okay.
as a death metal historian, man, that fucking book is wow.
Cool.
So
Well, people will get that at specmetal.net. There you go. You can do a little promotion there, yeah.
no, that's it.
I appreciate you guys taking the time to talk to me. I had a good time, It's fun.
You know, I, I,
You know?
I can't imagine anyone I'd rather have on. You're a great friend. It's fun to hang out, and I know Dave's enjoyed his time hanging out with you too.
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude, it was great. Yeah, I can't wait to I'm hoping we go out and do some more shows again someday, even just a weekend, whatever.
Yeah, something popped up on Facebook, and it was a festival. It's sometime next year.
Yeah, yeah, we're doing that together.
Yeah,
But
and
I think you guys are the headliner one day, and I'm probably the headliner the next day. But
yeah,
whatever.
so well, hopefully we'll
We'll
at
see
least
each other in the morning
see,
or
even if
something.
it's just for 10 minutes at the
Yeah,
airport. Yeah,
there you go.
yeah,
That's
Yeah.
possible, I guess.
yeah,
So,
Yeah, because look, let's face it. I mean, that's pretty much a lot of, I mean, you guys, the most time you ever get to see each other is usually when you play festivals together, right? I mean, it's,
yeah,
yeah,
you
it's
know,
just sad that a lot of times it's not the same day, like I said, but okay. But at least they're showing both of us on the same festival. That's fucking metal for
yeah,
sure.
yeah. That's cool. That's cool. It's
That
good.
makes me
Good
happy.
lineup by the look of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
looks like a good lineup on that one, sure.
Mm.
it's a European festival. What do you expect?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Exactly.
Mm.
Hey, so look, folks, you know where to get a hold of us. Go on our Instagram. Dave does the Facebook. Fuck, I gotta get active on Facebook. I'm just so not active on Facebook. I don't know what's going on there, but
Well, that's where I make most of my money. So I'm doing Facebook every day. You know that.
well, there you go. You know where to find Paul. He's making his
Yeah,
he's hawking his merch over there on Facebook.
you got it every day, all night.
Hey, wait.
Between gym visits, I'm online.
You are a merchandising machine. Let me just tell you that. I mean, and hey, look, if you ever go to see a master show and you want to meet Paul, you just go to the merch table because Paul sells his own merch. And I mean, I've sat there at the table with him for hours, and let me tell you, people absolutely love coming to hang out at the merch table and get to, see Paul, take pictures with him. So if you ever want to meet
Well, I
Mr.
think we're going to change that in the future. I'm thinking maybe we should start doing those meet and greets for $1,000 a pop or whatever. That's probably the way to make more money. Whatever.
Oh, Dave, that sounds like something Benediction needs to start doing too.
Oh yeah, yeah. We're really gonna start that. Yeah.
Yeah, we could do like €1,000 a pop. Meet Paul
Oh,
Speckmann for $1,000. Give me a
oh.
break.
Hey, look,
There
man,
you go.
I won't mention the band's name, but I happened to see someone's Instagram yesterday, and it looked, man, it's one of the legacy bands, and they're doing the VIP packages for 299 fucking euros for the European tour. You can go and meet this and hang out for 15 minutes with the band. Tell me that's not fucking sad.
That's great, man. You can just come to the merch stand and hang out with Speckman for free. Hey, how about that? He might even pour you a shot of Jack if he's feeling tipsy or happy that day.
And he's got enough.
Oh, fuck. All right, Dave. So, look, man, I'll give you the last word. Tell people what you got going on, where we're at on Facebook, and all that good garbage.
Yeah, well, Facebook, yeah, just find us, search on Facebook. We're there, on Instagram as well. Um, yeah, so I'm thinking of maybe starting up on Twitter, just for old men, for the show.
Your audio has died.
Exactly. I was just gonna say.
Yeah,
What the hell did you
exactly.
say?
I think yes, that's exactly what it is down there. Is yes. Yes, I think your earbuds died. That's exactly what happened. Your earbuds are dead. So on that note,
Okay. Anyway, on that note, nice
on
to
that
see you
note,
guys.
it was great seeing you guys. Yeah, exactly. But Paul, thanks, brother. We appreciate it,
Yeah,
man.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, buddy,
Oh,
and you other buddy too. All
exactly.
right, guys.
All right, yeah, have a great one. We appreciate it. Thanks everyone for watching, man. We're out.
All right.
All right, wait, stop this recording.